Reviews can have a huge impact on your brand reputation, your retention, and product quality. Sometimes you receive a huge amount of reviews and it's really hard to handle. But with this tool, it's going to be way more easier. So let's dive in. So to start, I'm going to show you the dashboard. This view will provide some key KPIs to understand what is this current status. See the amount of reviews without replies. You can understand how many new reviews you get. You can play with the different views that we have so that you really understand where you need to start. Of course, if you need to understand some trends over time, you can still look at this graph, see every day how many new reviews you get. And above all, you can understand if the new reviews actually have a good average rating, and you can also understand if it impacted the general average rating. This view is pretty handy if you need to report to your manager or if you need to communicate something to your team. Of course, if you want to go fast, we also highlight some key reviews. So one view is actually to show some positive insights. So we look at relevant reviews with a lot of characters that will provide you with the best insights. There's also another section with critical reviews. So these are very visible and we think that you should act upon them very fast. Once you know a little bit more where you want to act first, you can start replying. Once you've integrated your consoles, this interface will be populated with all the reviews we found. You can filter by the star rating, the languages, if you want to see multiple apps at the same time or not. We also add a lot of extra filters that will help you see only the reviews you're interested in. If you need to see specific reviews first, we also provide a sorting system. If you have an international apps with a lot of reviews coming from different countries, we provide translation features. This way, you will understand all the reviews that were posted on your app. Once the setup is done, you can save the filters that you have selected. Now, every time a team member would go back on this view will be updated with the reviews matching the filters that you've selected. It's really great if you need to collaborate with a lot of team members. If someone is only focusing on French reviews or on English reviews, they will only need to go back on this save view. Now, if you want to start replying to a review, the first option is to go at the review level. You can start answering directly and hit the reply button, or you can use one of the options we provide. Another feature that we have, and this will help you go faster, is to use the bulk actions. Here, you can start replying to multiple reviews at the same time. You can start tagging reviews at the same time, and you can report multiple reviews. If you want to reply to these reviews, you have to select one of these options. The first one is the template shuffler. If your team came up with a lot of different templates, they can upload them directly here, select them here, and hit the confirm button. It's really easy, and if you're not sure if you want to use the AI or if you just want to respect some guidelines, having some templates is really ideal. Now, if you don't want to spend too much time on your replies, you can still use the AI. This AI has a specific prompt we worked on. It will read the review, no matter the language, and it will try to reply the best way possible. If you want to reply at scale, if, for instance, you have thousands of reviews and you still want to reply to all of these, still keeping like the personal touch, we provide the reply automation. So it's quite simple, basically. You just need to create an automation rule. We give you some templates here to help you understand which reviews you need to target. And you just have to set it up by selecting which reviews you need to reply to in which countries, how many replies you want to use for this automation. If you have a specific date range, you know you want to reply to reviews. This works with all the different languages. If a review is in Chinese, Russian, or French, it will work. You just have to enter the keywords you know will appear in these reviews in English, and then we'll translate them to make sure we found the matching reviews across all languages. Once it's done, so you just need to select some apps, etc. You will have to decide if you want to reply with the AI using our AI, or if you want to come up with a new AI, a new prompt that you create to give very specific roles, such as a specific signature, or if you need users to reach out using a specific email address, it's possible. Or if you want to use some templates, it's really easy. That's also possible. Even if you choose the AI to reply with the automation, you can also decide if you need to have an approval mode, meaning that every time that we'll find matching reviews, we will show you all the suggested replies, and you will be able to validate them one by one, or all of them in one go. So once your automation rule is created, you will be able to follow it here, deactivate it at any moment. It's very flexible, very easy. Of course, I talked about the AI prompts. This is the interface that you can use when you want to create a new prompt. We give you some templates you can reuse, but you can also create a new one from scratch. As you can see, you can enter the customer support email address, and with these templates, you can reuse them. But for instance, you can come up with a new guideline. You can be creative. If your manager is saying, okay, you can reply to these reviews, but you need to follow these rules, it's really possible to ask the AI to do so. Replying to reviews is one part of the strategy, but you also need to understand what users are talking about, if you can improve your app, what they're complaining about. But it's really hard when you have a lot of reviews and you need to understand some trends. So basically what we provide, the first tool is the tags. So with the tags, you can start automating the tag system. So similar to what I explained for the reply automation, you just have to specify which reviews you want to tag. So for instance, if you need to tag reviews talking about the app update, here you just enter all the keywords that may be included in reviews. Once again, it works with all languages. You select the apps, you select the tag you want to use. And once this is done, it will start running. It will start to find all the matching reviews, depending on the filters that you've entered. You can start tagging old reviews, or you can just launch it and then it will run automatically every day. And once this is done, you use the tag analysis section. And with this section, you can really see some analysis. It will give you how many reviews were tagged, what were the top countries, what we found matching reviews, what was the most used tag. So here it was the ad complaints tag. And as you can see, it was very present in the United States, then Germany, but you can really start understanding in which countries people were posting a lot of reviews talking about ads. Then you have a history chart, and with this chart, maybe you did like an app update, and you can see, for instance, here around April, if there is like a huge increase for this tag, it means that a lot of people are actually talking about this app update, for instance. What is great is that you can really understand if when people mention these keywords, the review is actually positive or not. So it's always great to check the average rating. And this way you can really have kind of an understanding of the trends in your reviews. This is actually the first step, understanding what people talk about. It can be very useful to use this view as a reporting page, really share it with your manager or with the team so that they understand better what users ask and what users are actually complaining about. If you want to go a step further, we provide the topic analysis. And with the topic analysis, it's really simple. You just have to select an app, and you can select all countries or a country in particular. And then the AI will actually take into account all the reviews that it found and give you the main topics. And this topic, for instance, if I take this example, we notice a lot of reviews talking about functionality issues. It gives like a summary if you want to have like more details. Here it says Many users report that the app frequently fails to send faxes, etc. This way, you better understand why people report functionality issues. We provide a list of keywords in case you need to create like a new tag automation, or if you need to copy these keywords, or if you want to then filter the reviews by these specific keywords. Of course, if you're not satisfied with this description, with this summary, you can go and have a look at the reviews. As you can see for the setup, you select the apps, you select the countries, and then you just have to select the reviews you're interested in. So if you want 1, 2 stars, 3 stars reviews, and of course, if you want a specific date range for the analysis, you can, it's very flexible, so you can really select the date range you would like. So I have explained how you can use the Aptic tool. But of course, we understand that sometimes you have big teams and they're using another platform, another interface, and it's really hard to move them from one platform to another. So that's why we provide other third-party integrations, such as Zendesk, Slack, and Salesforce. So it's quite simple. Basically, the integration, you just need to select which reviews you want us to send. So you have to select the apps, the ratings, if you want reviews with a reply or not. Then you have to finalize the setup in the tool. And once it's done, we'll start sending tickets basically to these interfaces. Slack is actually working the same way. So you just enter, the parameters, you select the right filters so that we know which reviews we need to send. And you can start replying directly on Slack, same for Salesforce. And you can really onboard your team easily. The last feature I wanted to show you is the team performance. So this one is kind of a recap. You can just see per agent how many replies were sent, how many times the reviews were actually updated after the reply was posted. So it's a nice recap if you need to have a review of what is happening with your replies. So with that trick, you can reply at scale. You can understand what users are talking about in your reviews, and you can stay in control of your brand reputation. All this in just one tool. So we hope you will enjoy it. If you have feedback, don't hesitate to share. We hope we'll talk to you soon.